Hi, my name is Kean Leopard, and I'll be doing Mastery Assignment 3. Title: Moving Forward. Our company has been weakened by a selfish act. A high-level executive thinks there are no consequences for their actions. In this situation, a high-ranking executive tweeted confidential information about an employee of our company, and now our shareholders are angry and our company morale is at an all-time low. I'm here to restore morale and hold those accountable that allowed this to happen. With my expertise in addressing crises, I have established a new company policy that I believe will satisfy you all. Failure to hold the executive accountable for tweeting confidential company information would result in continued company abuse, suggesting to all that high-ranking officials can skip rules without consequences. Through my presentation, I will explain how this policy will apply to everyone, define information that should never be shared, and address future incidents and respond to protocol effectively. This policy I'm implementing is called the Social Media and Confidential Information Disclosure Policy because executives of the company should be examples to others. This policy will be applied to them as well. My policy of each person involved will hold the company accountable. There will be an annual meeting for all executive and key personnel as to the appropriate use of social media. From now on, there will be contractual responsibilities and acceptable conduct code. For example, social media ProMaxAgency.com says companies such as Best Buy and Walmart do not allow their employees to post anything with their company logo on their social media. Likewise, the NYPD does not allow their employees to post derogatory comments towards government and public officials. Being that other companies have this, we will also have this. In order to hold personal accountability, we will also going to define exactly what information is not to be shared in the future. It was defined what was accountable information on social media and what was not. This situation may not have happened. JeffBillios.com has a list of 20 things you should not share on social media, and this list does not include tweeting about company information. As our training meetings get everyone familiar with the acceptable on social media, executives and employees will also have guidelines to go by that will show that employees will have better morale to know everyone is on the same page. Once the information is clearly understood, we can implement future protocol so that this will not happen again. Future protocol is a series of steps that we will implement that will be immediately implemented should something like this ever happen again. The ContentHealer.com recommends steps such as removing content immediately. Number 1, removing content immediately. Number 2, notify legal house and security teams. Number 3, access whether regulatory disclosure is required. And 4, conduct of internal review. There are some things we will immediately implement in an action plan that creates transparency and risk mitigation. It will also give policy credibility and reinforce trust in our company. If our employees and shareholders understand that the policy and protocol in place will give them confidence in executives that they will not spread confidential company information without consequences, and a lapse of judgment will be swiftly dealt with. Future protocol is absolutely necessary to ease the concerns of all involved and move toward a better tomorrow. In conclusion, high-ranking individuals can no longer skip the rules without receiving consequences, prohibiting company abuse from taking place. My policy will also apply to everyone, including the executives of this company. There will be a clear understanding of what information is allowed on social media and what isn't. And last, we are implementing a future incident protocol so that everyone will be aware of the steps and consequences of their actions. There has been an unnecessary suffering that our employees and shareholders have faced and felt, but let me remind you, it says in 2 Corinthians 4:17, for this momentary affliction is preparing us for the eternal weight of glory beyond our comprehension. Our company will become stronger by implementing these policies we didn't know we needed. Stay encouraged and hopeful, and let's move forward to a better tomorrow together. This is the end of my presentation. Thank you.